Have you guys noticed how Disney is acting like everything is just fine and dandy with The Last Jedi? How there's nothing wrong with The Last Jedi. Everything was great. Everything was fine. You know, it was a fantastic film. That is pretty much the narrative that Disney is spreading, and now they have people like J.J. Abrams coming out here and pretty much giving the same talking points. They have J.J. Abrams defending The Last Jedi and also treating it like it was a great movie. It was a good movie, guys. It was fantastic. So we have here some quotes from J.J. Abrams in regards to The Last Jedi and things like that. Bounding into Comics did a great job breaking all of this down. So go check out Bounding to Comics, their website. They do a fantastic job with all of their stuff, all of the stuff that they cover. So go check out their website. They do a great job. So let's go ahead and get into these comments here from J.J. Abrams. And I'm sure you guys will notice how they're pretty much just ignoring everything having to do with The Last Jedi that we have criticized. They're acting like it was a great movie. Nothing wrong with it. You know, fantastic. Just what a great movie. Okay, let's go ahead and get to these comments here. So J.J. Abrams on Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker, Episode 8 didn't really derail anything. Really? J.J. Abrams appeared at Disney's D23 Expo to promote the upcoming Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker film, where he revealed that Rian Johnson's The Last Jedi didn't really derail anything. It was fantastic. They've had this all planned from the beginning, everybody. They've had this all planned from the beginning. Rian Johnson never took the outline from J.J. Abrams and threw it into the trash or anything. No, he never did any of that. This has all been working exactly how Disney has had it planned. Abrams spoke to Entertainment Tonight Canada, where he discussed The Rise of Skywalker. He stated the story that we're telling, the story that we started to conceive when we did Force Awakens, was allowed to continue. Episode 8 didn't really derail anything that we were thinking about. Really? If that's the case, then you guys have just done a terrible job from the very beginning. But I don't think that's true. I don't think that you're telling the truth here, JJ. I think you're lying. Abrams would go on to discuss the fun of Rise of Skywalker, but I will say the fun of this movie is that these characters are all together on this adventure as a group. That's the thing I was most excited about, to see the dynamic between these characters that these amazing actors play on this desperate set of your pants adventure. That to me was the thing that was the most fun, having the group together. Abrams had previously told Vanity Fair that he was taking a much different approach to The Rise of Skywalker than he did with Force Awakens. Working on 9, I found myself approaching it slightly differently, which is to say that on 7, I felt beholden to Star Wars in a way that was interesting. I was doing what was best of my ability I felt Star Wars should be. He then detailed his approach to Rise of Skywalker. It felt slightly more renegade. More renegade. It felt slightly more like, F it. I'm going to do the thing that feels right because it does, not because it adheres to something. Because who cares if the story is good? Who cares if the characters are well developed? Do what feels right. That's the most important thing, right? Of note, Abrams was not supposed to direct The Rise of Skywalker, which we all know about, I'm sure. The Last Jedi director Rian Johnson previously described Abrams' role in The Last Jedi. He was really gracious in just stepping back and giving us a blank slate to work with. The starting point was the Force Awakens script, which is quite a big, expansive, wonderful starting point, and that way we are drawing directly from his work, but from that point forward, it was a blank canvas. Which, I guess, there's so many mixed reports of what exactly happened, but the general consensus is, trying to find the truth in everything that people have been saying, was that, the thing that we can take away from all of this was that it was just horribly planned by everyone. There was no concrete outline that was set for these filmmakers. Kind of like how they've done it over at Marvel and stuff. There was nothing like that. It was pretty much just, do whatever you want, man. Just do whatever you want. It doesn't matter. It's just Star Wars. Just spit some movies out. It's no big deal. That's pretty much what it seems like how things have been happening and how things have been handled here for Star Wars under Disney So, actress Daisy Ridley, who plays Rey, revealed her take on the continuity between films in a French interview. Here's what I think I know. JJ wrote episode 7 as well as drafts for 8 and 9. Then Rian Johnson arrived and wrote The Last Jedi entirely. I believe there was some sort of general consensus on the main lines of the trilogy, but apart from that, every director writes and realizes the film in his own way. Rian Johnson and J.J. Abrams met to discuss all of this, although episode 8 is still his very own work. I believe Rian didn't keep anything from the first draft of episode 8, which does not surprise me in the least bit, because obviously Rian Johnson wanted to just do his own thing and not give a crap about anything that was previously set up by J.J. for him in The Force Awakens. One has to imagine that Abrams believed he was done with Star Wars following The Force Awakens, which he obviously at that point didn't think he was going to be directing another Star Wars. Now Abrams is claiming he's continuing the story he had outlined since The Force Awakens. It's kind of hard to believe. Yep, it is very hard to believe, especially if Johnson threw out the first draft of episode 8 and didn't use any of Abrams' notes, which is exactly what happened. But, you know, there was no derailing. Everything's great. Everything's great. The Last Jedi was fantastic. Rian was just so great. He was just so fantastic. You know, man, we've been just getting such amazing films, such amazing Star Wars films from Disney. It's just been great. We're just gonna completely ignore every criticism that has been thrown our way from the fans, from the critics, everything. We're going to just completely ignore all of that and just pretend like this movie's just been fantastic. You know, that's the narrative that Disney is pushing right now. And that's just the way that Disney operates now. You know, they don't ever admit when they've screwed up. They just won't. They will not admit it. They would rather pretend like everything's hunky-dory than admit that they've messed up. That's just what's going to continue to happen. It shows that really, ultimately, they don't care about trying to rectify anything for the fans. They don't care. If you think that them bringing back Emperor Palpatine is because they're trying to rectify things for the fans, no, that's not what's happening here. That is not what's happening here. Yeah, this is all just proof of that. It's all just proof of that. So, you know, I think Rise of Skywalker is going to be a complete mess, a complete and utter disaster, and just like the rest of this trilogy has been, it's been just insanity. It really has. Anyway, let me know in the comments below. What do you think about this? What do you think about J.J. Abrams' comments? What do you think about the inconsistencies between everything that people have been saying in all of these quotes taken here? Once again, thank you to Bounty Comics for putting this together. It was fantastically well done. So yeah, go check out their website as well when you get a chance. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what you think, and I will talk to you all very soon in another video. Talk to you later. Bye.
Hey everyone, it's Jeremy from geeksandgamers.com, and if you're a fan of Geeks and Gamers, please go to our website, visit our merchandise store. We have t-shirts, hoodies, hats, beanies, tank tops, and in the very near future, we're going to have many more products for you to choose from. So thank you for the support. We appreciate it. You guys have a great day, and we will talk to you later.